Hi everybody, this is Emanuele from Saga. I'm very happy today to announce a new set of features that we just released on Saga that I'm very sure will help you become more productive and will make the whole experience inside of Saga way smoother. So let's jump directly into the features that we just released. First of all, we now have a way to search for keywords directly from the text. Let me show you. So I select any piece of text in the editor, like this, and in the toolbar that appears on top of the selection, you now have a magnifying glass. If I click on this, I now have a search result appearing on the right side of the screen. And these results here are exactly references. Now it's references to references. But let's try with another keyword. Let's say we want to try with tables. I can search, and yes, I have the result. Where do I find tables in all of my Saga workspace? So you can access the same feature directly from the search bar if you want. So you don't have to select anything in the editor. I'm going to close the results by clicking on the top right here, where you have the X. And then let's say that I want to search again for tables. I can either click on the magnifying glass here on the top right, or as a shortcut, I can use Ctrl or Command K. So I'm going to use the shortcut. This is the search bar, and I can, for example, we were searching for tables. I can search for tables, and one of the results will be search references to tables. So if I click on this, I get the same result as before. This is pretty convenient because right now I have very few pages in this workspace because it's a test one that I set up just for this presentation. But imagine if you have hundreds of pages and you want to find content. This will be very, very helpful. It's basically search on steroids. And we're gonna build on top of this because we have some fancy ideas on how you can manipulate these search results to make your experience inside of Saga even better. The second feature that I want to showcase today is sorting inside of tables. So let's open a collection. If you've seen the previous video, and if you've used Saga recently, you know the collections now appear as tables, and you can now do sorting inside of these tables. So for example, if I want to sort by the page title, I can just click on page, so the header of the column, and I can click on sort A to Z, for example. So the pages are now sorted. They have all the same name here, so it's not really effective, but let's try to do it in the second column, assign to, and let's try to do it reverse. So this is EEF, so at reverse is going to be Philip on top. So the sorting will stay here, selected at the top. You can remove it. But the other thing is that if I leave this page, if I go back, for example, to the announcement from before, and I go back to the collection, the sorting will stay there. So this is fixed, and this is very helpful because if you want to keep a specific sorting for a collection, you're gonna have it there. The same thing applies to all pages. So I can sort by any of these columns. If I want to sort by, for example, the creation date, I can do the same, and so on. The third feature that I want to announce today, which was actually already released maybe a week or two ago, without us announcing it, is Workspaces. This is a beta feature, meaning we're testing it. We are gonna improve a lot this feature. But what it means is that you can actually now have more than one workspace where you're working. So you can separate content between different boxes. And the way to do it is here on the left side of the screen, you now have a column with the list of your workspaces. Right now there's only one, so it's my workspace, it's a default one, but I can create a new one. For example, I don't know, my books. And in the second workspace, this is now separate from the first one. I can now create content regardless of what happens in the other workspace. So you now have separation of content between the two. In addition to that, we did a lot of bug fixing. We now have a better UI, for example, for the reference panel on the right, And one more thing that I want to say is we found a bug with some old legacy content that we were using in the first versions of Saga. So if something is not working, if collections or pages don't work properly, just let us know in the Slack channel and we'll fix it for you. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day, and that's all, folks. See you next time. Ciao.